The outcome of this moon cycle will be self-trust. Greetings, love bugs. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Here is our reading for this last phase of this last quarter moon. So the last quarter moon always represents our opportunity to let go of things, to see what's not working and just gonna cut it off. Don't do that no more. It's definitely not the time to start anything new. Okay? So let's jump into this reading. So today, our reading is exciting to me for some reason. So this card here, the god Hermes, the god of communication. This represents things that we want to accomplish in our professional world. Okay? So maybe we need to communicate more with our staff, with our team, with our supervisors, with our boss, with our coworkers. But it's time for you to focus on how can you be a more effective communicator. Because see, a lot of times when we consider communication, we consider our message going to the person and them receiving it. Let's focus on that in the sense that we need to be sure that the message we are sending to the person listening is in a way that they can receive it. Don't talk at people. Talk to them. Talk with them. Not even to them. Talk with them. But consider broadening the style of communication that you use. Because sometimes you have to switch it up. If you're a very direct person like I am, then you might have to go a little softer. Be a little more nurturing in your communication. And vice versa. If you're the person that's always kind of like passive, beat around the bush, very encouraging, yeah. But you kind of freeze up when it's time to, use the rod. You're just more of a staff type of person. It's time to use both rod and staff in our communication to be sure that we are getting the result that we really desire. And we have to communicate that desire. You can't just think that the people around you know, even if you've said it, because maybe you have said it in a way they cannot receive or have not received in the past. So we have an opportunity to recommunicate some old things in a new way. So the next card represents our home life, leadership. First, when I first pulled these two cards, I said, what is this? Toastmasters, communication, and leadership? And you may even be considering leadership in the home. How does that work? What does that have to do with? But sometimes in the home, somebody needs to take the lead. Somebody needs to be the bigger person. Someone needs to be the person to set the example of what is expected of the rest of the household. Don't expect for someone else to do it first. Don't expect what you want done to be done without you doing it first, without you showing. There's a difference between leading and managing. So are you managing your household or are you leading your household? Are you managing your family or are you leading your family? And when you lead someone or when you lead a group, it requires motivation. It requires inspiration. Yes, it requires feedback too. I'm sure you're good at that part. I'm sure you're good at the feedback and letting somebody know what they're not doing around the house. But I want to encourage you to consider, how can you lead your household into harmony? How can you lead your household into prosperity? Most importantly, how can you lead your household into an environment of peace, love, and tranquility? Our next card is the unexpected. This may be your surprise coming this week, that there might be a little play going on, like something exciting that you weren't really planning on happening, or maybe something you've been wanting to do, and now you get that phone call and somebody says, come on, let's go do this. And you're like, oh my gosh, that's what I've been wanting to do. Maybe you just happen to enjoy one of these days way more than you could have ever expected because, shoot, you was thinking it's a work day. Bah humbug. But you end up having the best day ever. You might get a surprise phone call. You might get a surprise gift. But whatever it is, have fun with it. Don't be afraid to have fun. So if somebody gives you an invitation to have fun this week, you better take it. You better take it. Because fun has been calling your name anyway. Don't act like you don't know that. Don't act like you ain't been just all focused on work and building up the house and building up the business and just, all that regular schmegular stuff. Honey, we need more fun in our life. So make sure you make space for fun. Open yourself up to receive some fun. And you don't have to pinpoint exactly where the fun or who the fun person may be that shows up. Just open yourself to a miracle of fun. So what is your role in all this? Your role is to just be content. Be content with what you have. Be content with who's there. Be content with what's going on. See, there's this thing that happens when you're content with what you have, it can grow. But when you're constantly complaining about what is, then you're going to be given more stuff to be complaining about. Be content. Be cool. And I'm not saying just be satisfied, because satisfaction and contentment are two different things. Be content, but always desiring more. But be content first, which means express gratitude for what it is that you already have. Spend a day, or really just spend a moment, grab some paper and pen and write down all the things that you are grateful for right here and right now in all the areas of your life. What are you grateful for in your professional life? What are you grateful for in your personal life? Make a list so that list can grow. But I really need you to focus on having a mood of contentment. So don't let your mood be anything else but contentment. Being at peace with things as they are. So that way they can become what you really desire. Speaking of what you really desire, whether you desire it or not, this is the possible outcome of this last quarter moon. Self-trust. What I believe is lately you really haven't been trusting yourself. You haven't been able to. Maybe because of decisions you've made in the past in certain areas of your life, and you haven't felt like you're going to make the right decisions. You don't trust yourself. But I believe over these next 7 days, something's going to happen. Maybe it's in your fun experience that you're going to figure out that you really can trust yourself. That you really are trustworthy. You really can have confidence in you. You really do have this. Everything really is working out for you. Trusting yourself is trusting the universe. Trusting the universe is trusting yourself. So I invite you, love bug, to trust the universe. Trust the process. Trust that everything is working out for you, because it always has and it always will. And in that, you will be able to trust yourself. And if there's any area that you feel like you can't trust yourself, then just build yourself up in that area. But trust. When you can't trust in yourself, trust in the universe, because you are the universe and the universe is you. Okay? I love you, love bug. Again, hit the like and subscribe button. I'm here for you. I love you. I am Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's favorite motivator, bringing you some motivational tarot for the professional and the entrepreneur. Be happy. Be healthy. Be you.